not gonna listen
I don't
to you.
understand you.
I'm not gonna listen to you.
Rehearsals for Seven Siblings' upcoming production of Rhinoceros are well underway, and the company is sure upping the ante. Seven Siblings is allocating 10 days to rehearse for the entire show and following a list of 10 challenges they need to overcome. Rhinoceros is about a small town of people who eventually all turn into rhinoceroses, except for Behringer, a particular character who does not succumb to the transformation. This play may be an Ionesco classic, but the process has been anything but traditional.
The idea is that this play could happen anywhere, at any time, in any group of people. So some of the language we're doing a slight amount of tweaking to make sure that it feels relevant and accessible. And a lot of the production style is quite minimalist and up-to-date in terms of technology. So instead of using something like a typewriter, we have like a tablet, and that's where somebody can access their news. And I think it just makes it easier for people to get a hook into what the subject matter is, rather than just the era in which it was written. It's a challenge. I mean, really, we only produce things, and I'm very adamant that we only produce things if they are inherently difficult. One of the things that I wanted to do was subvert a lot of the genders and make sure that the conversation was about why these characters are the way they are. It should be playful and it should be fun, and it's hard, but that's what makes it worth doing. We've got these challenges that exist that are a combination of on the actors to play with themselves and figure out what comes out best, that are used as means to tell the story, not just as kind of fluff pieces, but things like, we put the challenge out to make sure that we have a rhinoceros made of 2 or more people, and so we'll have a beautiful physical beast at some point that emerges throughout the play. We'll have a moment of song, or a moment of acrobatics, or a moment of someone spontaneously bursting into tears, and those are things that can exist within the play, and because those requirements are there, it takes off the onus for us to be clever about what they are, and just kind of pins down the best moment for those to come out. The play was written as a response to the uprising in Nazi Germany, and so we know that in doing it, but we don't want it to be about that. It's about finding a subversive way to talk about that thing that's sweeping your society. And really with this play, I mean, that context set aside, we don't know whether it's okay to become a rhinoceros. Because once they have become a rhinoceros, they're very content. Their ignorance is bliss, or maybe their knowledge is bliss in being what they've become. And so really it's just kind of a sweeping change of views for people. I mean, with a play like this, it would be very easy to decide that it's about the Trump campaign, and about other political swings that could come in, or it's about racism, or it's about segregated groups of people, or it's about the otherness and the thing that's that elephant or rhinoceros in the room. But ultimately, this plays about all of those things.